Sir, so we can start it out?
Yes, yes. Now we'll start.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So today I will talk about various popular statistical descriptive tools using Stata software. And I have already told you in yesterday that today I will discuss some important comments that will be used in our Stata software and various types of results we will get by using that command. So one by one, I will show you today. First thing is when you are going to use Stata software and whatever the commands you will put and whatever the results will be coming out, all these things must be stored. Otherwise, after closing the session, all the information in respect of various results, it will be deleted. So it is suggested that when we are starting our Stata session, all this information, that means all the results which we are getting by giving some valuable comments, it must be stored, it must be saved into our text file. So that's why one popular command that we use for saving the results, that is the log command. And how to use log command, that I will show initially, so that all the results will be stored accordingly. So first I am sharing my PowerPoint, not PowerPoint presentation, I am sharing my screen with you, and I will open the statistical software Stata, and after that we will take one particular Excel file into our software for the purpose of analysis. So your first thing is you have to open your software, and after that whatever the Excel file has been created by you, that created file has to be imported into your Stata software so that your software will be ready for analysis. So just listen minutely. I will show you one by one. Yes. First, we will click on the Stata software. Just to click twice. Double click is needed to open this software. Yes. This is the window of the Stata software. And here it is written Stata, S-T-A-T-A. So after opening the software, first task is to import your data file. So I have already created some data file. So now I will show how to import a particular data file for analysis purpose. So that's why first we will go to file. We will go to file. Then what you are observing, one particular option is there, that is import. Because whatever the file you have created, that is the external file. Now you want to import this file into this software. So your file extension is Excel spreadsheet. So you have to select the first option, file, then import, then Excel spreadsheet. You just click here. Now, for finding such file, we will click on browse option. Browse. Now click on browse. Now I am going to my desktop. Under training session, day 2, one Excel file I have already created for you. So just I'm clicking here. I'm selecting this particular file, and this particular file should be opened by just clicking open option. So I'm just click on open option. Then directly you will not press the OK button. Always remember that all information, that means the information about company, year, and 3 variables we have considered, price, repairs, and sales. These are on the first row. These are on the first row. So that's why we have to click on this box. Import first row as variable names. This should be given to the software so that software can understand the first row implies all the variable names, not the data. Then you will click on OK. So the software has taken, or the software has imported the external file to this software. Your file has been imported. Your file has been imported. So that's why under status software, you just observe here, software has given you this information, import Excel file from your desktop, and the folder name is data training, and the data set is from day 2, and the name of your file is panel data without dv. That means dummy variable, panel data without dv. And it implies the first row, it implies the name of the variables. So now you are sure you have imported a particular data set to your software. Now your software is ready for analysis. But what I have told you sometime before starting your analysis, you have to create a log file. Otherwise, all the results will be vanished. So for recording all the output or all the results into your document in your PC or laptop, one particular command we will use. And this particular command is used for saving your result. And this is popularly known as using log. So this software is command based. Therefore, we must give the command properly. Otherwise, we will not get any result. So what is the result of log? Just you will type log using. Now you have to give a proper name of your file, proper name where the data, where the output or where the result will be stored. That is user choice name. Suppose I am giving a name of the particular log file. Suppose I am giving the name of the log file into inverted comma Tuesday. Tuesday analysis. Tuesday analysis. This is the name of your file. Now always remember that you should write full stop, then text file, the symbol is txt. So this portion is user choice, Tuesday analysis. Tuesday analysis. This portion is user choice. Any name you may give. So the command is log, then you will type using, then inverted comma, then name of the log file, full stop, then text. The full short form is txt, txt file. Then you close the inverted comma. Then you just type comma. Then you must type text append. Text append. All the spelling must be checked. If anything goes wrong, then the software will not accept it. So now I am pressing enter. I am pressing enter. So you have already created your log file before starting your analysis. This is very, very important thing. Before starting your analysis in Stata software, first task is you have to import a particular data file. The second task is you must create a particular file, text file, for saving your result. That's why we are using log command, and the command will be written in this way: log using inverted comma, give the name of your file dot txt inverted comma close followed by comma, then you have to type text append. So automatically your log file has been created. Now you can start your operation. And after completing of your operation, then obviously you have to close your log file. Then the particular command is log close. That I will show you. So first I'm giving one particular command. Suppose I'm giving a particular command. The name of the command is list. List. This is one particular command. List. List. Always remember that all the word that must be in a small letter. Here L is, if you give L capital, then the software will not accept it. Just list. Then you press enter. You are getting result. So your command is list. All the command will be shown here. All the commands will be shown here. So this is list. When you are using this command list, then this type of information will come. What is it? What is this information? When we are pressing the list command, you are getting the information of 66 observations that I have already told you yesterday regarding the data. 66 observation. Just to click here, more, yes, up to 66 observation is there. How many companies we have considered? 6 companies we have considered. 6 companies. Some have been denoted by 1, some have been denoted by 2, some have been denoted by 3, some have been denoted by 4, 5, and 6. And this is the number of year 2002, 2010. 11 years data we have considered, and we have considered 6 types of companies. So 6 into 11. So the total number of observation is 66. Total number of observation is 66. In the same way, all the informations about the particular variable, price, repairs, and sales have been represented here. So just you have to remember this command. Then this type of table you will get at a glance. You can observe about variables as well as the entire data set. So all these results will be stored into your Tuesday analysis file because you have created your log file. So the first command I have used list. Now suppose I want to close the log file. Then just you have to type the command log close. So as you have created your log, then obviously you have to close your log. So just you enter. So software is saying that log operation has been closed. Now if you type any command and whatever the results will be coming out, that will not be saved because you have already closed your log file. You may only see the result, but your result will not be saved because you have already closed your log file. So now if you want to open the log file, then you may also open it. So after closing the log file, suppose my operation has been completed and I'm just completing the session. So don't save. Yes. Now if you want to see the result, because you have already created log file, just you go to your computer, you go to the documents for observing the text file. So just you go to a document. Now you will go to your file name. You search here. This is your file name, Tuesday analysis. Just I'm opening it. Just I'm opening it. Yes. So this was your result because you have given this command list. So it has been saved. So your command will be saved as well as your result will be saved. And when you closed your log file, the time will be also mentioned. The date and time will be also mentioned. So in today's session, no need to write any command because I will use the log file. So entire results as well as the entire commands will be already stored into a particular file, and I will send this file to you so that you can understand the name of the command and the specific results that we are getting by using that command. So now I am again opening the software and I'm closing this. Yes, I'm deleting this. Yes. Yes. Now again I'm yes. This is your status software. Again I am showing. Just you go to file, then press import, select Excel spreadsheet, go to browse, then day 2 panel data without DV, open it, click here, import first row as variable names, then OK. So you have imported a particular file into your software, then you have to create the log file. And what is the command? The same command I'm writing, log using, then inverted comma, analysis. Suppose I am writing analysis, then dot, then txt, then inverted comma, then comma, then comma, then text, txt append, then just enter. You have created the log file. Now one by one I will show you the command. So first command I have already told you, list. So just I am giving this command again because all these things will be stored. Enter. So this is the utility of list command. And you notice that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 information, 5 information, 5 information. In this way the data will be arranged. So suppose this is one block. So one block, two block. So as you have 66 observation, so 1, 2, 3, 4 in this way, 5, right? So in this way, so up to this 65 information. Then for one information, as one information is left, therefore for one information another block has been created. So in this way the software has arranged your data set, 66 observations. Now next command. Suppose I am only writing list command, I am just giving the list command, and I want to see only one variable. Suppose there are 3 variables, price, repairs and sales. Suppose I am giving only one variable, sales.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, why this 66 observation has been put in separate blocks, sir?
Because in this software, the software arranges the data in this way. That means at a time it can take 5 observations, right?
Okay. Five blocks of 5 observations.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
So 5 into 13 blocks have been created. So 5 into 13, that is 65. But you have one more observation, that is 66. So for this extra observation, one separate block has been created, right?
Okay, sir. Okay. Understood, sir.
Yes. Now list and sales. Always remember that the variable name S is capital letter. S is capital letter. If you write here small s and enter, it will not take. If you write L capital LIST, it will not take. So as it is command based, so you have to write list, and suppose you want to see only one variable list, then just write the name of that particular variable. Suppose list sales, enter. So only the sales information will be shown. So you may click here more, 66 total information, the 66 information about a particular variable, that is sales. So in this way you can use the list command. You may also write list. Suppose you want to see 2 variables, list sales, then price, just enter. So 2 variables have been presented, sales and price. But if you write list, then all the variables will be shown at a time. All the variables will be shown at a time when you are using list command. So one is list, another one is list and one variable name, Another one is list, two variable name. In this way, you may get the information of your result. Now I will show another important command that we generally use to know the results of our descriptive statistics. Because when you are doing any research work, you must give the results of the descriptive statistics of your variables under study. So you know that statistics has two domains. One is descriptive statistics and another one is inferential statistics. So from the inferential statistics, we may take different types of statistical decision. But from the descriptive statistics, we may get a general idea or the features or the characteristics of multifarious variables in our study. So to know the descriptive statistics, a particular command name that you must remember, and the name of that command is describe. The name of the command is describe. And another thing is that under descriptive statistics, mainly we consider 7 statistical components, which are mean, median, mode, range, standard deviation, skewness, and kurtosis. Again, I am saying mean, median, mode. These are the classifications of measuring the central tendency or the average of your data set. And for measuring the deviation, we mainly consider 2 important statistical tools. These are range and standard deviation. And apart from this, to know the graphical representation or the shape of the distribution of our data set, to know the particular shape of our data set, we may use skewness as well as kurtosis. And skewness will give you the information about the normality of your data set. So skewness is also very, very important statistical tool. So all this information you can get by using a particular command. The name of that command is describe. Just I'm writing here. Describe. Sorry. Describe. Just you press enter. Yes. Descriptions have been given. There are 5 parameters that you have considered. One parameter, company, that is the cross-sectional unit. Another is for time dimension, year, and your 3 variables in your study. One is price, another is repairs, another is sales. And out of these three variables, from your domain knowledge, you may say that sales is your dependent parameter and price and repairs are independent parameter. It implies that sales will be influenced by price and repairs. So first you have to give this command describe, so that you can watch, you can observe various types of variables, that is the variable name or the variable level, total number of observation, number of variables, that is 5, and total size. All informations will be shown if you give this command describe. Now we will take the results of the descriptive statistics by using the command summarize. That means I am giving the command to the software, please give me the summary of the results of descriptive statistics of these 5 variables. So that's why we are typing the command summarize, SUMMARIZD. Just you click. Yes. The panel data or the status software will give you this information in this table form. So what types of information you can get by summarize? One is the total number of observation, of price 66, repairs 66, and sales 66. And no need to count the mean of the company and the mean of the year, because this is meaningless. But as it is statistics, as it is software, it has no human brain. So it is giving you the mean of company, mean of year, but this is meaningless. So we will not consider this. We will consider these 3 things of our 3 main variables: price, repairs, and sales. Mean value it will give, minimum value it will give, maximum value will give, as well as it will give you the standard deviation value, but it cannot give you the range or skewness or kurtosis. That's why other command will be used. But if you give the command summarize, so obviously the main important statistical tools under descriptive statistics, that will be shown with this software. So this is the uniqueness of this command. Just you will remember in this way: describe and summarize. First we have to describe, then we'll take the summary. So describe and summarize. Suppose you are interested to know only the description of a particular variable. Suppose describe sales. That will be also executed. Yes. Only you are getting the description of your sales variable. Or you can describe sales price. Just enter. You are now getting informations about 2 variables: sales and price. Sales and price. So in this way, you can use describe command and the summarize command. Now I will show you another particular type of command which will be used for which will be used for histogram purpose. Because you know that histogram is a popular graphical representations of your data, and in our research work, we frequently use the histogram of a particular variable. So that's why whatever the command we'll use HIST, hist. Hist implies histogram. Then you just giving name of a particular variable, hist cells, enter. Yes. Yes. Now it is coming. It is taking some time, so don't worry. So this is the histogram of your particular variable cells. I'm just closing it. Yes. Now suppose in your study you are very much interested to know the correlation coefficient between two variables. Suppose one is your dependent variable and another variable is your independent variable. Or you may also know the correlation coefficient between two independent variables also, in order to check the collinearity. Because I have already told you yesterday, if any relationship is there between two independent variables, that is called collinearity. And if you are interested to know the correlation coefficient between dependent variable and independent variable, so that can be also done in this Stata software. Just for this purpose, your command is pwcorr. Here pw means pairwise. Pw means pairwise. And corr, this is the abbreviations of correlation. So if you just type pwcorr, then various types of correlation among the variables in your study will come out. So your variables are sales, price, and repairs. So there may be relationship between sales and price, sales and repairs, price and repairs, price and sales, so many combinations. So all combinations you may get just by typing this simple command pwcorr. But you think about SPSS, so many options you have to give, and after that you will get the result of correlation coefficient. But this software is very, very useful software. By just typing one particular command, you will get the entire result. So just I'm entering. Yes. This is the result of your Pearson correlation coefficient, pairwise. So these are your 5 variables. Company year, price, repairs, and sales. Here is also company year, price, repairs, and sales, the matrix form. So if you are interested, what is the relationship between repairs and price? Repairs and price. Yes. So repairs and price, the relationship is minus 0.70. So repairs and price, the relationship minus 0.70. If you're interested to know the sales and price, the sales and price, right? Sales and price. This is your result. 0.30. 0.30. Or sales versus repairs. That is minus 0.11. So in this way, you can get the result, pairwise result of correlation coefficient. Now suppose I am interested to know the plot between two variables. When you are establishing the plot between two variables, just you give the name of those two variables. Suppose one is sales, another is price, just you enter. So what you are observing? Plot has been created. Plot has been created between two variables, sales and price. This is your sales along the y-axis. The sales has been represented, and along the x-axis, price has been represented. So this is basically called in our statistics the plot. So all the points, all the coordinates have been written here. Within sales and price. So you can also get this result by using the command plot, and you are taking the name of those two variables, because when you are creating a particular plot, at least two variables are required, otherwise you cannot show this graph. So that's why we are giving this command plot, then variable names, at least two variable names, then you will get the plot. Suppose you want to know the regression equation. If you want to know the regression equation, because in your data set, one variable is dependent and other variables are independent. So obviously we can run the regression equation, but this regression equation is obviously the pooled regression equation. But from tomorrow's class or day after tomorrow's class, I will show the how fixed effect model, how random effect model, how normal OLS that will be run. But whatever the command now I am using, that is only for OLS, right? That is only for OLS. So that's why the command is regress. Regress. This is the short form of regression equation. Regress. What we are going to regress. So when you are going to establish any regression equation, then you require, first you have to give the name of your dependent variable followed by independent variables. So name of your dependent variable is suppose sales. Then name of your independent variables, suppose price and repairs. Just you type this command, regress. Regress is used for regression equation. Then you give the name of your dependent variable, that is sales. And after that you will write the name of your independent variable. In this data set, we are considering one dependent variable and two independent variables. So now you just enter. So when you are entering, you are giving this command, immediately you have got the result of regression equation. Now the question is, this is the result of pooled regression equation. And from this pooled regression equation, your variables are price and repairs. These two variables are your independent variables. And this is the value of the constant. That means the value of the intercept. The value of the intercept. And these are the value, these are the coefficient value of price, and this is the coefficients value of repairs. So what we are observing here, the coefficients values of price and coefficient value of repairs both are positive. That means if price and repairs increase, then as a consequence, the sales volume will also increase. From this regression equation, we are observing this by inspecting the values of the coefficients. Basically, this coefficient's value is known as the regression coefficient. When you are running a regression equation, what about the coefficients you are getting? This regression, these coefficients are called regression coefficients. Now the question is whether this regression coefficients values are positive or negative. If the values are positive, that means if all the values of the independent variable increase, then subsequently the value of the dependent variable will also increase. But if any coefficient's value is negative, then if any independent value increases, then the dependent value will also decrease, not increase. There is a reciprocal relationship. But in this case, there is a proportional relationship has been established. And this is the value of the constant. So all things will be represented here. And whether your model is fit or not, whether this model is fit or not, that will be shown by the results of probability value of F. This is your F statistics, but your probability value is 0.02. So as it is less than 0.05, 5% level of significance, therefore you can say that your model is fitted model. Your model is fitted. But how far it is fitted model in comparison to fixed effect model or the random effect model, that has to be justified. But now we are not discussing all these things. We are just discussing only the simple regression equation or the pooled regression equation by just executing a simple command, that is regress and dependent variable followed by all independent variables. Now I will show you other commands. Just I'm using now sort command. Sort is for searching or arranging the data set on the basis of the values, on the basis of the magnitude. The data will be arranged accordingly if you use the sort command. Just writing here sort, and you just give one variable name, sales. Then all the values of sales will be arranged chronologically from lower to upper. From lower to upper. So just entering. So when you are giving this command, the sales value will be arranged accordingly. But if we want to know the sales value, whether this is the sales value, this is the sales value, these values have not been arranged, right? Sometimes it is greater, sometimes it is lower. But when you are using short command, short cells, then all the values will be arranged accordingly. And if you want to know the arranged data of cells, then what is the command you will follow? List command. List. Yes, list cells. So your command is list, then cells. Enter. What you are observing, all the data have been arranged. First is lower value 1201, then upper, then again upper. Then the last value is the highest value, 671717. So that is the uniqueness of the short command. When you are giving the short command, the data will be arranged from lowest to the highest order. Lowest to the highest order. In this way, you can also use the sort command. Now, I'm using another command. Suppose I'm using tabulate. Oh, sorry. This will be small. Tabulate what? Obviously, I'm giving one variable name. Tabulate cells. And enter. What you are observing? When you are executing tabulate command of a particular variable, then all the values, this is your sort. When you have executed the sort command, your values have been arranged, right? And these are the frequency, these are the percent, these are the cumulative percentage. So 66 observations are there. In total 66 observations, and you have just written tabulate one particular variable. So it will be give you a particular table like this. Next is, suppose tabulate. Suppose if you click here, then this command will be just directly come to this command box, right? So no need to write all times. Yes, tabulate. Then suppose you have given one particular name of the variable cells, then comma. Suppose I am also interested to know the plot, comma plot. Just enter. So as you have given the command, you want to know the plot, therefore it will be shown in this way. Suppose here the frequency is 4, therefore 4 asterisk marks have been given. As it is 2 asterisk marks, 2, 1 asterisk mark, where 1 asterisk marks. In this way, the data will be shown if you use the plot option also. So one is tabulate cells. Then you will just find frequency, percentage as well as cumulative percentage. But here only the frequency will be shown and followed by the asterisk marks, or you can say that tally marks. So in this way, the tabulation will be done. Another beautiful command that I'm showing you. Again, I'm using the command summarize, because initially I use only the summarize option, but now I am writing summarize. Suppose I am interested to get the details of a particular variable. Details of a particular variable. So whatever the command I will write here, summarize, then your variable name, suppose sales. Sales is your variable name, and you are wanting to get the details. So you just type detail. Detail. Just enter. Now you see this information and the previous informations of summarize. The previous informations of summarize. Yes. This is the command of summarize. When you have only typed the summarize command, you just get the informations about descriptive statistics, mean, standard deviations, observations, minimum value, maximum value. But when you are giving the command summarize but detail, then what you are observing of a particular variable sales, the smallest sales is 1201 and the largest cell is 651717, as well as the percentile 1%, 5%, 10%, 25, 50, 75, 90, 95, 99% percentiles have been calculated. Observation is 66 is given. Mean value is given. Standard deviation is given. Variance is given. Skewness and kurtosis have been also shown. So initially I told you, when you are giving simple command, that is summarize, you will not be able to get the results of skewness and kurtosis. But if you modify this command, just you append detail, then you will get the results of skewness as well as kurtosis, as well as the smallest value and largest value and the percentile value. So summarize, then variable name, then detail. Next command, summarize detail. Suppose I want to get all the information of the variables at a glance, not a particular variable. So in that case, you just use this command, summarize, comma, detail. Just enter. All information will come. So how this information have been given? Variable wise. Variable wise informations have been given. These are the information, summarize, sales, only sales. But when you are giving this command, summarize, detail, that means you will get the detail of all variables. This is the detail of the company. It is meaningless. This is the detail of your year. This is also meaningless. But this is very vital information. The detailing about one particular variable price, detailing about another variable, that is repairs, detailing about another variables, that is your dependent variable, that is sales. So in this way, you can get all types of information about the descriptive statistics by using a simple command, that is summarize, comma, detail. Summarize, comma, detail. Another command I will show you, another command I'll show you, that is the command of correlation. If you want to correlate between two variables, again I am saying, I am using now the command correlation. Then you will say that, sir, previously you have also shown the correlation. Yes, previously I have shown the correlation, but that was only the pairwise correlation. That means all types of possibilities of correlation have been taken into consideration. But if I want to know only one correlation coefficient, only one result of correlation coefficient between two variables, suppose I am interested to know the relation between sales and price. Now the command is correlate sales, then suppose price. Just enter. So you are getting only one value of the correlation coefficient, because you are not interested to know the other possibilities of correlation coefficient. You are only interested to know the correlation coefficient between sales and price, or you are interested to know the sales and repairs. You just want to correlate. Yes. So what you are observing, the relation between sales and price is positive, but the relation between sales and repairs is negative. So one is proportional relationship, but another one is reciprocal relationship. So that's why you may use this command correlate. That is the difference between pairwise correlation and the normal correlation. So just you are typing PW, pairwise, CORR, pairwise, PW, CORR, just you enter. So all the possible correlations will be come out just in the matrix form. You are considering 5 dimensions in this axis and in this axis. So it is a matrix form. So here, what you are observing, the price and sales, the correlation is 0.30. Same results you are getting. Price and sales, the correlation is 0.30. Again, repairs and sales, the correlation coefficient is minus 0.1175. The same information you will get here. Sales and repairs, the correlation coefficient is negative. Correlation coefficient is negative. So in this way, you can get the value of various information, various correlations value. And if you are interested to know only one correlation coefficient's value between two variables, then you will use the command only correlate. Then you have to mention the variable name. But when you are interested to know the pairwise correlation, then no need to mention the name of the variables. Only you have to type PW cot, pairwise correlation coefficient. Next is, suppose we are interested to know histogram. Histogram. Then variable name, suppose the variable name is sales, histogram sales. First you enter the histogram. So any graphical representation that you can get. Suppose you want to know the you want to know the scatter diagram. You have to know the scatter diagram between two variables. Scatter. Then you will just write scatter. Scatter. Then scatter between two variables. Otherwise, you cannot get the scatter diagram. Because scatter diagram will give you the idea about the shape of the correlation coefficient. Shape of the correlation coefficient. The scatter, scatter sales, suppose I'm writing price. Scatter sales price. Just enter. Sorry. Okay, the spelling was wrong.
Sector हो गया था sector.
Yes. SCATTER. Yes. Sales price. Yes. This is the scatter diagram. Along the x-axis we are measuring price, and along the y-axis we are measuring sales. So all types of vital information that you can get by using stata commands. These are not only the entire list of the commands, so many commands are there. So if you go through various types of books of stata or panel data, so many commands. If you know these commands, and if you know the stata software, then all the descriptive statistics as well as all the regression equations model that you can easily find out. So obviously one particular software will not give you the entire solution. That's why you have to learn various types of software and you have to practice it. If you do not practice it, then you will forget everything. Even I also forget everything. So practice is required. If you practice and practice, then obviously it will not create any problem to you. So all these the results, whatever the commands I have used, the exhaustive list of the commands I have used today's class, and we have also got various types of results. Now I want to close the session. Then whatever the command I have to use, log close.
Sir, if possible, can you please repeat some commands from 8 to 19? Because in the meantime, I had got a call from office for some urgent. If possible, sir.
Yes. 18.
8 to 19. In between 8 to, just in brief, sir.
Okay.
No,
so,
if it is possible, sir.
Yes. One is the command 8, number 8. The command is describe. So if you give this command describe, then only the variable descriptions will be given. Only the variable description will be given. So just describe, just I'm not writing this, just I'm clicking here. Automatically it will come to my command box, right? Describe.
I think it is very long.
Yes. Then only the informations about the variables. Then you are clicking on summarize, enter. Then all types of descriptive statistics of all the 5 variables that will get. Mean, standard deviation, minimum value, maximum value, all this information, vital information that will be reflected.
Okay, sir.
Yes. And if you particularly know about any particular variable, suppose
describe sales.
Yes, describe sales. So only this particular variable will be described.
Okay, sir. Understood, sir.
So yes, describe sales and price, two variables. Then two descriptions will be given, sales and price. If
Okay.
you want to know histogram of a particular variable, suppose we have considered sales, then just histogram will be shown.
Okay, sir.
Then suppose you want to know pairwise correlation coefficient, pairwise,
That
PW stands for pairwise,
वो
COR stands for correlation.
सर वो कवर करा दिया नीचे आपने.
Okay.
हाँ.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Float
So
sales
now,
price हो गया.
yes, now
And
we are ready to.
15, sir. 15.
Okay, 15. 15 is regression. Suppose we want to establish a regression equation that is just normal regression equation. Yes, pooled regression equation.
Okay.
So that's why your command is regress. Regress is the short form of regression. Then the rule is first you have to write the name of the dependent variable.
Right, sir.
So dependent variable here we are considering sales from our domain knowledge, and after that followed by all the independent variable,
Right.
and which are basically known as explanatory variables, which are
Yes,
known as explanatory variables. That's price as well as repairs. Then just I am entering. Yes. Then you will get the result of constant term. You will get the result of regression coefficient of all your explanatory or independent variable, that is price and repairs.
Okay, sir.
So the regression coefficient value of price is reflected, repairs is reflected, and the value of the constant, that means the intercept value, right?
Yes, sir.
Yesterday
Yes.
I have discussed. The
Yes, sir.
intercept value has been shown, the value of the R square, the value of the model, whether it is fit or not. If the value of the probability is less than 0.05, then you can say that your model is fit.
Yes,
So
sir.
entire things I will tell you detail in the next session, right?
Okay, sir.
So because basically our objective is to understand the regression equation thoroughly. Therefore, all these results I will explain in a very, very detailing way.
Okay, sir.
So then if we want to, so all this calculation have been stored. Now,
Sir, only last command. Only
Yes.
last command. 18.
Yes.
Tabulate.
Yes, tabulate. Yes.
That's all, sir.
So tabulate. Yes, tabulate.
18.
Tabulate cells. Suppose I am writing tabulate cells. Then only this variable will be shown in the form of a table, in the form of a frequency table, right? So
Okay.
just you are giving this command. So frequency, percentage, and cumulative percentage. And you notice that all this information have been arranged because I have also used these commands sort cells. Sort means
Okay.
lowest value to highest value, the data will be arranged.
Okay,
So
sir.
that's why the data have been given in this way.
Mhm.
So this is the result of my command, that is tabulate, right?
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. So after all this result,
Sorry, everyone,
then-
that I consumed a lot of time. Sorry.
yeah, no problem. Then we are using log close. When you will complete your task, then don't remember to write this command, log close, then enter. Now your entire command as well as entire result have been recorded. So I will only share the recorded file so that you can understand whatever the commands have been used today's session and whatever the results we have got. So just I'm closing it. I'm closing it. Then you go to your desktop. Then you just go to your documents file. Then the name of the file was analysis. I'm just click here. Yes. you notice that all results, command with result, less cell space, command with result, describe, then summarize, then describe cells, PW chord, plot, regression, short, list cells, tabulate cells plot, summarize. Again, we have shown, that's why again it is showing us. So this file is a very, very essential file for you. So I will obviously share this file. So no need to write any command. Every day I will create the log file so that all the command as well as the corresponding results, it will be automatically saved for you, right?
Sir, in the plot, we are not able to get the kind of plot we generally see in a graph from this.
Yeah. So here only it is given by asterisk marks plots.
Yes, sir.
Right. Yes. This is asterisk marks. Yeah.
Okay.
So I am stop sharing. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I have stopped my sharing. Now, if you have any query, then you may ask me. I'm ready to give your answers. And after completing this session, I will share this file, txt file, as well as some PPT is also I have, and I will also share. Just I'm sharing once again, right? So one PPT is also there. And data file will be also shared with you. 1 second. Yes. This is the day 2 file, notes 2. Yes. So entire command, useful commands in Stata. So useful commands, how to open log file, how to close log file, then the command name, list variable name, list 2 variables name, describe command, describe variable name, describe this, haste, summarize, pairwise correlation, plot, regression, short variables, summarize. So all necessary useful commands I have given into my PowerPoint presentation.
These are very.
And I will also share the panel data, whatever the data set we have used today, that I will also share, as well as the log file which has been created today, that will be also shared with you. Yes.
Hi, sir. I have a question.
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah. Professor Debasish, suppose I'm working on a research model where I'm using, say, patients' data, and from the same interface, I'll be able to give command control plus P or whatever the interface says of all the data set that we have used today. So from the same, so directly I can save that, or I can import that to a Word file or an Excel file also, sir.
No, first you have to create the Excel file.
Right.
You have to create the Excel file, and as usual, you have to import this file into your Stata software. Then you can do all operations.
And I can take a printout directly from Stata's interface, right, sir?
Exactly. Print option is available. Yeah.
Thank you.
Print option is available. Just I have shown you what is the utility of the log file, so that all commands will be recorded. Now all results will be recorded.
Right, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, welcome. Deepak da kothay gelo? Where is Deepak da?
Achi.
How are you? How are you, Dada?
ঠিক আছে, ভালো লাগছে ক্লাস, অসাধারণ ভালো লাগছে।
Very good. Very good.
ভালো লাগছে, চালিয়ে যান চালিয়ে যান।
Thank you, Dada.
As usual, Dr. Biswas, your timing has been perfect again within the scheduled timing, and your pace is also, as usual, the moderate pace. So I think everybody understood. I think that there has been little doubt among participants. I think I'm correct, Sadhvirji.
You're always correct, sir.
Not always correct, no. Acha, I actually shared the book in the.
Mohit sir.
কালকের ক্লাসটা ডক্টর বিশ্বাস, কালকের ক্লাসটা তো
Yes.
মানে আমরা ফলো করতে পারলাম না, একদম নেটের গন্ডগোল, তারপরে লিংক দিল ঠিক মতো পাইনি। তা সেটা পিপিটিটা কি করা হয়েছে মানে?
Yes. I have already sent the yesterday's PPT.
Acha, yeah. Let me add, Deepak, that you are not following your Gmail because your mail. I have seen that.
No. I have followed, but yesterday
I have seen you have your name appears in the mail.
No. Today I have got it from your WhatsApp. Okay.
I send you, but the originally the mail you refer the mail. I saw your name has been included in that list.
Okay, but yesterday it was not functioning, so I could not connect it. Yesterday, so many problems were there regarding net, I think. So not only me.
That's a separate.
Professor Debasish, this was just a question or two questions.
Yes, sir, please.
Yeah, Professor, when you move into into panel data analysis, the examples you have given, the data, most of the data were continuous data. So
Yes.
I'm a little bit apprehensive about, I don't know whether when we move into categorical data or nominal data,
Yes.
what will, can we do something like that in
don't worry.
panel data analysis?
Yes.
Yeah.
So from tomorrow, from tomorrow we'll be going into the discussions of regression equation, and then obviously the panel data use.
Right, sir.
And how to use the panel data that I will show.
Okay, so thank you. And sir, if possible, can you suggest us a book, which is an accessible book for for us to understand panel data in detail later on? If you can, suggest a book, that will be very nice from your side, sir.
Yeah. So basically, only exclusively on panel data analysis, there is no book is available. Exclusively on panel data analysis. But book is available on eViews.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, book is available on eViews, and under eViews, one chapter is there that is panel data.
Okay, sir. That would be fine, sir. If you can suggest that book also.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
I have one question. One small question I have, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. The correlation results which we have got, this is under which method? It is either Spearman correlation, or which type of correlation is this? What result is this?
Very good question. Very pertinent question. Thank you, sir, for your good question. Here, obviously, depending on the nature of our variable, because I have already told you we have taken 3 variables. One is sales, and price and repairs, and all these variables have been measured using ratio scale, or the measurement scale is ratio. So that's why by default we are using Pearson correlation coefficient formula, right?
Okay.
Pearson correlation coefficient formula, as the measurement scale is ratio. If your measurement scale is ratio or interval, then you can use Pearson correlation coefficient. But if your measurement scale is ordinal, then Spearman's correlation or rank correlation is used. Thank you for your beautiful question.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome. Yes.
Hello, Dr. Mohit.
Yes, 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 yes.
Good evening.
You were telling na about Debasish sir that he is finishing the session on time. You know, here in India we have uncle chips, which are very crispy and very tasty.
Yeah, even I have tried, Sadhvir ji, many years back. Yeah, it reminds me of that. Ji.
That's why you have become uncle, not today.
No, that is.
So there is a correlation between that concept and the session of Dr. Biswas sir.
Okay, so this is a positive correlation, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, as far as the type of correlation is concerned, it is Carl Pearson correlation.
To be very specific in this context, yeah. True. Correct. Statistics is going on, so the verbatims are being used in statistics format. Yeah. Correct, Professor Biswas. Yes.
Because sometimes we have to use the sir was telling, na, unless and until you practice and use, it will be useless.
Yeah.
So let us use.
Let us use. Yes. Yeah. True.
I think Mr. Mode is also agreeing with me.
Yeah. We can see smile on Mr. Mode yours. Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Because Mohit sir, the thing is, when the session is good, we have to smile along with Professor sir. It is a kind of respect for him that he's teaching with a gracious smile on his face.
Yeah,
he's from which place, Sadhvir ji?
Myself?
No, Mode, yeah. Which place he's from? Do you know that?
Mode, I think from Kenya. Mr. Mode, you are from Kenya?
He's not able to hear.
Please unmute.
Please unmute. Mode, please unmute.
Please unmute your.
He's not understanding. Just I think he's not understanding. I think.
Please unmute your mic.
He's speaking something, but he hasn't unmuted. We are not able.
You're right.
You are not able to hear you. Please unmute. Just click on the button that is showing a mic. Click on the button that is showing a mic.
On the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I think
he's speaking, but
yeah. Please, my name is David Yamode, and from Ghana in West Africa. I was in India for 2.5 years before I left, and I was actually in the Ferguson College.
Ferguson College, Pune.
Pune, Savitri Pune University.
Fantastic.
Okay. Very good.
Mr. Moda, I hope you are enjoying the session.
Absolutely, I've enjoyed it, and I've learned a lot so far.
Very good.
It is a great pleasure for us.
Thank you.
Seminar not only confined with India, but world. He is one of the 5 instances of it, I think.
That is the positive impact of COVID-19.
Yeah. Whatever I have told.
That's the positive impact of COVID-19, right, Professor Debasish? We all can adjust time, and we all are on one platform. Technology has facilitated in that. So correct.
Exactly.
National figure, I think, Dr. Biswas.
Yeah, thank you.
Because ultimately we have to find opportunities in adversities also.
Yeah.
So why to waste the time?
Exactly.
Correct.
But at the same time, we have to be careful whether we are in Africa or whether in Dubai or whether in Kolkata, because still the times are not good enough for going out in a liberal way.
Right.
COVID has impacted like anything, for sure. All businesses work.
But I really enjoyed my stay in Maharashtra. Pune.
Very good.
Very fantastic people.
How long is your stint in India? How long?
Yeah, 2.5 years.
2.5 years ago, right?
But you should visit
Fantastic.
Kolkata. You should visit Kolkata also, Bode, because Victoria Memorial is a nice place. The Pili River.
We plan going to Kolkata, and then I had a change of mind because of issues from the department, so I couldn't go.
Okay.
So I went to Mumbai, I went to Delhi.
Acha Sadhvir ji,
Yes, sir.
you told about Victoria, this memorial palace. One thing, do you know what is the actual name that is referred to Calcutta? It's not the City of Joy. It was later named, but what's the actual name of Calcutta? It's called a City of Palaces because you will find a lot of palaces there. You will find a lot of palaces there.
Okay.
And those have been converted to cinema hall or offices.
Really?
You will find all palaces over there.
It is called as City of Joy also, no?
City of Joy was later named, but original name was City of Palaces.
Oh.
City of Palaces.
Oh. Because City of
I had been to Kolkata once, many years back, Mr. Prasenjit Roy. Oh,
yes,
okay.
right.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
Good, sir. Good, sir.
But if you go to the main area, you will find palaces, and those have been also, they are under heritage, and a lot of offices are functioning over there. I see Grand Hotel, one of these, say, 5-star hotel, that is actually a palace of a British. So a lot of palaces in the Chaurangi and the Dalhousie area.
Okay. Good. Good. Debasish sir, I think
He's not from Kolkata. He's not from Kolkata.
No, I think he's waiting for saying something.
Please.
No. He enjoys talking with others because you will find that he's not like others who will just talk something and go out. And also he has a very moderate temper. His temperament is always very light, and also and mixing with others very freely.
Like Uncle Chips.
So it is one of my favorite, Mr. Satbir Singh ji. Today, yeah. Tried many different varieties, but Uncle Chips is Uncle Chips, yeah. That's I think it's an old flavor.
Sir, I want to interrupt. Mr. Omfoil is also there. He just want to have an interaction with you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
Sir, Omphile, welcome to our talk.
He has left, I think so.
Okay.
Nana, he has joined. Sir, you want to ask something, Mr. Omphile?
I think he's not listening.
He's saying something.
But
Biswas,
yes.
I think technical session is over. I have some important call to attend. So can you please excuse me?
Obviously. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Bye-bye.
Hello. Yeah,
Please,
one thing.
please.
I think the person who was trying to speak, he has given in the chat box a link of his book, I think. So that was he was trying to actually speak.
Thank you.
I saw
Good
just.
night, everyone.
Okay, good night.
Good night. Good night, all.
Good night.
So thank you very much to all of you.
One good thing, Dr. Biswas, that Gautam Huidrom, who was trying to speak, he has actually given the link of your book in the chat box. Just
Okay. Very good.
I was not trying to speak. I was putting up the link there.
Okay.
That's the links to
that's the link.
Biswas book in Amazon.
Thank you, sir.
Very frank.
Good night, sir.
Put it in the group again then.
That will be better if you just share it in the group. Okay, I will do that. I can also do that.
Okay then, sir. Thank you so much for today's session. We would be connecting again tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
It's a nice interactive section. Thank you to Roy, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. I think this time participants are very energetic. This time also, I find. And also, I think you participants, 2 or 3 got added today, na? Can you hear? I think she has left. I think.
I think yes.
No, sir. I'm here.
I think some of the overseas participants got added today itself, no, ma'am?
No, sir, they were tomorrow. They were yesterday also, but they have not spoke it out.
Okay.
They have asked. They have spoke out today. They were yesterday.
That's good. This time you arrange all these people means from outside India, means basically they are truly outside India from.
Yeah, sir. One more person is from outside India. She is Mrs. Debasish.
Okay.
She's from Pakistan, and she, due to some issues in her country, she was not able to join today. She has joined yesterday.
Let us speak tomorrow. We would like to hear from her also.
Yeah.
She has not joined today due to some issues in the country.
Okay.
Yeah. So she had just texted me up and hope so she would be able to join tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I will do, I will share this link also. If he does not do that, I have copied the link and I will share in the group. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Good night.
Okay, good night to all of you.
Good night,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Bye, sir. Thank you so much.
Bye, sir.
Okay, welcome. Most